Hey everybody, I just wanted to pop in and talk about filters because I know it's probably on your mind given this week. There were some recommendations to do multiple masks and wearing filters and how to do that. So I wanted to talk about the masks that I make and how you can adapt to using filters and a great filter to use. So this is an example of one of my masks, and all the masks that I make either have adjustable ear loops or ties. And why that's important is that having a good fit around your face prevents like gaps from air being able to pull through. So fit is actually one of the most critical parts for having a well protecting mask. I also use a padded nose piece that really conforms to your nose and prevents any airflow around, even if you're wearing glasses too, and it keeps them from fogging up. So fit is critical. If you wear a loose mask, it doesn't matter if you're wearing a filter because you're sucking in air around all the parts of your face. So let's talk about using a filter itself. There are a lot of suggestions on what filters you can use. And if you go on Amazon, there's about 1 million different filter options that you could buy on there. But one of the things that I was inspired by really early on was the study that talked about how using blue shop towels are extremely effective in filtering virus particles. So a study that was done back in April was actually with masks that were made entirely from blue shop towels, and those filtered out up to 95% of particles, which is a good indication that a blue shop towel is the right material, thickness, and density in order to prevent the particles from flowing. So that is the filter material that I prefer. I find that they're also really inexpensive, easy to get, easy to cut, easy to use, and you can throw them away without feeling really guilty. So this right here, it may be backwards because I'm filming, so, but this is a blue shop towel example. This is from the Scott brand, and it's got 55 total sheets in it. And what is different about this versus like a standard paper towel is that it's really soft and it's kind of, it's very thick. So if you think about like mechanics using it in their shop, like it's not something that's gonna shred apart like a paper towel. The other thing is that it's not really fuzzy and hairy like a paper towel, which is important because if you're putting it into your mask and you're breathing through it, you don't want to pull in those fibers that would be on like a paper product, right? So a traditional paper towel that's kind of fuzzy and hairy is not going to be good because you'll be inhaling fibers. So this particular blue shop towel, I've got one here that's unpackaged with some lint. So this is the blue shop towel, and like I said, it comes in 55 rolls, and it's really like, you can kind of see the texture. It's soft, it's thick, but it's not so much thicker than like a standard paper towel. And why that's important is that you're not going to have a lot of bulk on your face when you're talking or whenever you're just doing your normal day. The other thing that I love is that this is one sheet with like one little filter cut out. So essentially what you do is you take one shop paper towel here, you cut it in half, and then you cut it in 4 parts. And that is the right size. So I kind of scored them with my nail so you can kind of tell where the lines would be if you were to cut them. So that's the size of a filter. I think it's probably like, I don't know, 2 inches by maybe 4.5 inches. And with the masks that I make, they all have this handy dandy filter pocket, and convenient, eh? And so what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the inside, you're gonna kind of use your fingers to spread it apart a little bit. And with the pleats, you kind of just gotta move them out of the way. Take this little bugger. I kind of like pinch the top here and then flip it in. There you go. And then just do a little adjusting. And then there you have it. So you got your good fit, you got your adjustable ear loops, you have an amazing pattern that makes you feel good every time you wear it, and there you've got it. So right now, totally comfortable. It doesn't add, it adds a little bit of warmth because you're, I don't know, you're just not letting out as much air, but it doesn't prevent you from having good airflow. The other thing about filters that you may buy online is that if they're too thick, what's going to happen is it's going to prevent breathing through the central part of the mask where you're supposed to be breathing through, and it's going to pull air in through the sides because the airflow is so restricted that you have, you're basically cutting off the front of the mask and you're only breathing in through the sides and it's sucking air. So be really careful with that in any of the filters that you buy that are commercial filters. And then what I do is at the end of the day, when I'm ready to, stop wearing this just becomes trash, which, I don't know if there's other reusable filters that are out there. I feel really good about this. It's a very small amount of waste, so I'm not feeling guilty. But that's it. That's what I would recommend. So I know everybody's feeling anxious about the new variant and how do we protect ourselves. And good news is if you're already buying masks with filter pockets like the ones that I make, then you're in one step in the right direction for that extra layer of protection. So that's what I have to say. If you're interested in buying masks from me, my Facebook site is Myriad and Maker. You can also send me a personal message on Facebook to Amy Parrott. And I've got, over 300 patterns to choose from right now. So lots and lots and lots of great options for every holiday and every occasion and every solid color that you can imagine. So send me a message and I'm happy to make some for you. All right? Be well, take care, and I'll see y'all soon.